Hi, I'm Dennis Blosser, CEO of Marietta Silos and USA Silo Service. We're here today to answer some of your frequently asked questions regarding silo construction, inspection, repair, and silo cleaning. So if you have a steel silo, what are some of the important things to look at on the wall of a steel silo? Well, as many of you know, steel does tend to corrode. So you always want to look for what is the amount of corrosion on my wall, especially at my joints, whether it be a bolted silo or a welded silo. You also want to look at the foundation. A lot of times there's stagnant water on the foundation of a silo. And if you have a steel silo, that moisture that's constantly there can accelerate corrosion at that bottom few inches of the silo. So you want to make sure that that area is not highly corroded. And then you want to look for the thickness of the silo. Some materials in silos are abrasive, and that steel can wear in its thickness. So if you have a silo that was originally designed to be like, say, 3/16 thickness, and now it's down to 1/8, you know that you have wear in the wall. So what we typically do in inspection is a silo designer will go up and inspect the wall and take thickness readings and determine what that thickness of the wall is. Then you also want to look for, obviously, if you see areas that are wearing, or if you see areas that are bulging or leaning or loss of concentric shape, that's usually a good time to get a call. One thing about steel silos is they are very susceptible to bending from asymmetric loads from the materials inside or from heavy use. So keep an eye on that to make sure they're not bulging. You also want to look to make sure there's no leaks. Maybe you have water that's entering your material from leaks in the silo, or maybe you have material that's actually leaking out of the silo and laying on the ground. Both are indications of potential problems. Then you want to look for the condition of if it's a bolted silo, the conditions of the gaskets. A lot of times these gaskets will deteriorate over time. And then also you want to look for the condition of the weld joints. One thing about a steel silo that's welded is that is a point of failure. If you have one bad weld from an installation process, that can be a good place for a failure to occur. And then also you want to look for where the silo wall interfaces with other structures, such as the foundation, the cone, and the roof, because if you have any movement in that wall, you can readily see it from there. And then also look for the conditions of frames and attachments, basically an overall observation of what is the structure quality at this point in the silo life. Thank you for watching our video series. If you have any questions about a silo, just give us a call. We like talking about silos as much as we like working on them.